Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do a love tarot reading for you guys, focusing on the person that you are connected to in love, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions and intentions towards you. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. It's a general reading, so it won't resonate for all of you. Just use your discernment and yeah, take what you need, leave the rest. So Aquarius, the person that you are connected to in love, their thoughts about you. What is this person thinking about you in love, Aquarius? Strength in the reverse, the Sun in the upper edge, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Confused, happy, then feeling confident, then defeated, or something is coming to light, or they're looking for some sort of clarity from you, some sort of truth, or trying to find some sort of truth and clarity within themselves. They're not feeling very stable in themselves, or they feel that you are... There's an air here of someone's feeling like someone is dependent on the other, or someone is relying heavily on the other. Or you are confusing them, or they are confusing you, or there's a bit of everything there. First off, I'm getting a kind of an imbalance in energies quite strongly. Ups and downs, happy, sad, confident, then kind of losing confidence. Someone's stability here is they're not feeling great in themselves, or they're depending on someone else to make them feel better. So let's have a look. King of Swords just came out in reverse. Let's have a look at their feelings for you, Aquarius. I'm going to take that one actually. King of Swords in reverse, the Fool in the upright, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Someone here is not trusting something. You're not trusting them. They're not trusting you. They want to go forwards in some way, but they feel that there's some sort of manipulation or deceit here. And there's something here about wanting too much, or relying on someone too much. Someone feels that you are defensive, or you feel that they are defensive. Can be a little bit cruel, cut off, selfish perhaps. I'm getting, yeah, an energy here of someone they want too much. They can be quite selfish, quite greedy. Actions and intentions of this person towards you, Aquarius. What is this person's actions and intentions towards you? Person that Aquarius is connected to in love. What are their actions and intentions towards you, Aquarius? Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Temperance in reverse. And I must point out, quite importantly here, that I just did Capricorn's reading a moment ago, and all of those cards came out in exactly the same way. And I've given them cards a good shuffle. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, or you could have Capricorn heavily in your birth chart or appearing in your birth chart. There's this energy of wanting to move forward, but there's too much stagnancy here. There's an unhealthy energy, a hot and cold energy, an indecisive energy, someone's holding on too tightly. Perhaps this is to do with finances or some sort of materialistic mindset. There could possibly be some sort of manipulation here I'm getting, or something that is hidden. Perhaps they feel you are hiding from something from them, or you feel they are hiding something from you. Someone's not being truthful about something, or someone's getting defensive when communicating, or communication is not very clear. And there's some sort of decision that needs to be made that is not being made. And it's causing quite the imbalance. There's a dependent energy here. Someone is kind of dependent on someone to bring them happiness. And they hold on to that. So let's go to their thoughts about you, Aquarius, the person that you are connected to in love. We have the Sun. Why is the Sun here? Ace of Wands in reverse. Some sort of new passionate beginning, some sort of a spark of a beginning here. There's a spark of a beginning here that's not getting off the ground because, I mean, the Sun, yeah, some sort of happy, sunny, positive, Ace of Wands, passionate, the Fool, some sort of new beginning that involves happiness. But it's not getting off the ground because someone's holding on too tightly to something, or there is some sort of new beginning that's not happening, that's not progressing, because there's some sort of truth that needs to be spoken. Something needs some sort of truth that the light needs to be shone on. Why Strength here in reverse? The Fool. You got the Fool twice. Yeah, someone can't go forward because they haven't got the strength, the confidence to go forward. They haven't got the strength, the effort. They don't want to make the effort, or they don't want to do, they're holding on to something. They don't want to let go of something, but they need to let go of it in order to move forwards. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There you go. Someone's doubting whether some sort of new beginning will be stable, will be a good, they're feeling like something will be a bad choice. A misfortune, a bad kind of, a bad move. Not something that's not stable or wouldn't bring stability. Ace of Swords in reverse. Justice in reverse. There is definitely an energy here. Your person is thinking, feeling. There's some sort of deception here. Someone feels like the other's not being honest or not being true. And they don't know whether they can trust this new beginning. Let's go to their feelings. The person that you are connected to in love. Aquarius, why is the Fool here? Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's some sort of past mistake here that might have been made, or this might be something that's coming back around, or that's been a bit on and off. There's someone's questioning someone else's commitment here, trustworthiness, stability for the long term or in general. Or someone is has been irresponsible in the past, or hasn't been very stable in the past, or consistent. Or someone here kind of has a lack of commitment in order to stabilize something, to go forward. Non-committal energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here? For this person's feelings about, yeah, Seven of Swords just flipped over quite aggressively. Why is the Nine of Cups here in reverse for this person's feelings towards Aquarius? These cards are flipping all over the place today. What came out? Queen of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles. And you got the Knight of Cups in reverse for the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Moon. Oh, I'm getting tired already looking at this energy. King of Swords in reverse. Sorry, Aquarius. Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. Eight of Cups in reverse. So this person isn't trusting of you, of the situation, of the connection, but they're not walking away, or they're resisting walking away. They're quite cold, quite avoidant. Kind of, I'm getting a selfish energy, like they're not coming forward to this, but they're not letting it go either. There's something to do here with stability, with money, sacrifice. I'm getting the energy of someone that kind of acts in their own best interests. What's best for them in all aspects, from all angles. In their actions and intentions. Why is the Two of Swords here in reverse? Knight of Swords in reverse. You've got the Knight of Swords there as well. Very unpredictable, very indecisive, very non-committal. They don't know what they want. They don't know what to think. They don't know what decision to make. They don't know what to keep, what to give up. And all the while they keep it to themselves and don't let you in on anything, or they feel that you don't let them in. You're kind of keeping yourself cut off and secretive. Three of Wands, Five of Wands. There's some sort of wanting to avoid conflict or tension. Perhaps this person feels that they can't progress with you because it would bring some sort of conflict or tension or friction. Perhaps they don't want to get into conflict or tension with you, or heated communication. Judgment in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Four of Pentacles again. I said the Four of Pentacles again. Is the Four of Pentacles here? Why did I say the Four of Pentacles again? Holding on again. Is something repetitive? Is it going round in circles? Temperance in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. All right, there's something here most definitely. Someone here is deceptive. They are manipulative. They're very much interested in their own interests, in themselves, in their progression, in their success, in their stability. There's something here about money. Someone is very money orientated, very much in a materialistic sort of mindset. someone's quite fearful of losing some sort of stability or security. Someone's just very fearful, full stop. They very dependent perhaps on money or their career or whatever it is, but they're choosing it over love. I'm getting they're choosing it over going forwards. They're choosing to stay stuck is what I'm getting, because they're comfortable. They're stuck, but they're comfortable. I'm going to put these into their suits. One moment. Just on putting them cards into their suits, I was getting so much energy of, there's an opportunist here. There's a very sneaky opportunity. I'm not, I don't like to do too much trash talk and all that, but when the energy's strong, I have to say it as it is. It's not trash talk. I mean, it's real life. It's real energy. And yeah, there are some people out there that are sneaky opportunists. I'm getting here that someone that does not learn their lesson. They're sneaky, they're manipulative, they're secret, they're very secret, there's someone here that's very money orientated, very selfish, very money orientated, very out for themselves, always got to have their back covered, always got to keep themselves in the kind of like, I'm getting, I'm all right, Jack. So as long as I'm all right, sod the rest. They're very, someone wants the truth here and someone's not giving it. They can be quite charming in order to get what they want. When they're questioned about anything, they get very defensive, but they're very good with their words. If you get into any sort of tension with them, they sort of cut off. They become detached. They can become a little bit cruel. This air of, what's your problem sort of thing is what I'm getting. They've done it time and time again. They're just not getting it. They're not learning the lesson. They're very non-committal, but committed when it suits them in order to get what they need, get what they want. I'm getting the words, what's yours is mine and what's mine is my own. Yeah, this is a very, I don't know whether this is what this person thinks of you, Aquarius, or what you think of this person, or just what the energy is between you. Perhaps there's been some conflict and some tension about all this, and perhaps this has been ongoing. But I'm getting something that goes round in a circle and it happens again, and it happens again, and it happens again. And someone here that just keeps getting away with something. Keeps getting away with something. There's definitely something to do here with money, but I'm getting a stronger energy of just someone that always looks after their own security, their own stability. They're always all right, no matter what else is going on. They always make sure that they are all right. They're always better off, or no sort of, a very selfish energy. Looking after me and my own, me and myself, me against the world sort of energy, but not, I'm kind of getting a victim mentality here as well. I'm also getting the energy of someone that's not completely happy in their situation, their connection, but they stay for the material comfort, security, finances. So that's a message for someone there. But this is a very, yeah, this is a really cold kind of, whoever this is, it's not my sort of person. Not my sort of person at all. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, because this energy here is just, it's eking me out a bit. So apologies for that, Aquarius, but I'm going to leave that one there. good luck with whatever or whoever you're dealing with, and look after yourself. Lots of love. Best wishes. Till next time. Bye bye.